Hi everyone, it's Jeni and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are brand new, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that little button on the corner there and make some comments on how you're enjoying my videos. Like my videos because it really helps out a lot. Okay, so I'm going to chat about what is coming up this week for the cosmic energy and cosmic vibes. And all of those, you know who Little Miss Bella is, for those who know my channel. And of course, I have my little baby girl in all my videos. Well, I'm starting to anyways. So anyways, let's get started here, you guys. Okay, so this week, these cosmic energies, like today, for instance, here where I'm at in Canada, we got a dump of snow. It's still snowing. I've been up early this morning because these cosmic energies and cosmic vibes are really strong right now. So I've been on and off with no sleep for the night. And that's actually really normal right now. The more sensitive you are, okay, you're going to have those on and off sleepless nights right now, because we're also moving into the new moon energy on the 25th. So if you'd like to know more information on that, you've got to watch the videos. I did a separate video on that altogether, okay? Because I have people like, oh, geez, this is what's going on with me, Jeni. Like, why is this happening and why is that happening? Watch the videos. Subscribe to my channel. Simple, right? So once you subscribe to the channel, you get new content. You get new videos coming up, okay? So I'm going to give you some insights here with what we can expect this week cosmically, what's going on, and also I'm going to pull a couple of cards at the end collectively to see what Spirit has to say to us. So when booking a reading with me, I do not use cards because I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, okay? Past life Akashic records, animal communicator, lots of things, okay? So I'm just going to put that information below in my website because there's a lot of information there. Okay, so anyways, let's get started. This energy right now, as I'm saying, it's really intense. It's huge karmic endings, like huge karmic soul contracts and karmic contracts endings. You might have felt that kind of on and off energy, especially the past couple of weeks of, why all of a sudden am I feeling that my partner is not being faithful to me? Or, I'm not happy right now. And karmic relationships are friendships, are family, can be your partners, can be business, can be friends, like absolutely anything and everything. So whatever toxic energies also, especially that you have worked through, that you have let go, those are ending. Release it with love, release it with gratitude. Okay, really reflect back to see what lessons that you have learned through that process. Okay, and that can be really painful. Like there's some people say, you know what, I have a lot of regrets with how I treated this person and that person. Well, what's done and said is done, right? If you'd like to go back and apologize to that person, for instance, or clear the air, you certainly can do that at any time. And I highly recommend you do so, because no one can run from karmic situations. And if that person happened to pass away at the second, let's say, you're not going to get a chance to really say that to them. Okay, they'll still hear you when they pass, but it won't be the same for you. Okay, so this energy this week is all about destiny and fate. It's so karmic, right? It's off the charts. Like I said, sudden endings, expect the unexpected. There is more balancing within your feminine side and male side as well. We both have that feminine side, which is the right-hand side. Your male masculine is on the right-hand side. So some of you might be wanting to bring out that real goddess energy vibes. Go for it. Where some of you are like, you know what, I gotta start laying down the law. I gotta start setting some more boundaries, stepping up for myself. So that's where you utilize that male energy. And it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, it goes both sides. So if you're a male, you might find that, geez, you know, I got to open my heart more. I have to like speak out emotionally because I'm not connecting with my partner, or I'm not expressing myself more. You have to express yourself, because when you close off your emotions, you block your chakras, which can cause a lot of, you know, upsets, what can throw your body off in so many different ways. So this is why there's that balance. We all have feminine, male, the yin, the yang, the positive and the negative. I'm just saying, right? So a lot of balance and beautiful energy is going to come through on this new moon. By the way, Scorpio is a huge transformation time. And with this partial eclipse energy, oh my God, we're moving into this eclipse energy. And this is why you're feeling more like, oh my God, like this morning, right? I was up at like, I took my dog out at 6 a.m. I'm like, okay, I can't sleep. Bella is kind of like moving around a lot. And I'm like, okay, we got to go out. So we get out and it's pitch black. Of course, it's snow. And I'm like, crap, right? I'm not a snow person. And then all of a sudden, like, and it's pitch black, right? Like, and I'm living in an apartment. And then there was a power surge. The sky lit up in pink and orange. And it was like that bomb went off type, like, sound, right? And I'm like, holy crap. And I could feel it literally go right through my body. I'm so sensitive that I can feel energy, like, very quickly. And then I'm like, oh my God, like what just happened, right? So then I'm like, okay, right? I heard that sound. And then I'm like, okay, so as Bella's doing her business, boof, it happened again. And I'm like, holy crap, right? Like, oh my God. And I'm like, I just turned my coffee pot on. My power better not be off. Jenny needs her coffee, right? So a lot of energies, a lot of vibrational frequencies are happening right now. Okay, and it affects everything and everybody. So this energy too, by the way, if you guys look back onto April or May this year, see where you are now today. Because what energy you do in the springtime, you'll see the reflections right now. You'll see the energy, what you started back then. If you guys started a job, some of you might be having a raise right now or promotion. Some of you might be like, you know what, this job might not be for me, right? If some of you started like a health routine, you're going to see more results now. If some of you, you know, started a relationship and you're like, you know, this isn't working out, you're going to see a lot of things right now coming to fruition. If it's projects, regardless of what it is, you're going to start seeing more things right now. Okay. And if you're like, well, I'm not really seeing that much, that's okay. That's okay. Always write down what you want to manifest on your vision board. I can't stress out that enough. It truly works. I manifest things all the time, right? So anyways, let's us take a look back and really reflect to see what you guys have learned from this energy. You guys have might been doing a lot more deeper soul searching on a really deeper transformational level. Some of you might want to take up more studies with your spirituality or anything else. But as the world has been changing, a lot of truth and ugliness has been exposed, of course, right? And some people are like, you know what, I got to take a step back now. I really have to observe and really tune in within what I resonate with. Follow your path that feels right for you guys. Always. You can get advice and everything like that, but you have to follow what you're more in alignment with yourself. It's your journey. Okay, you might be finding that you're going to start standing up more for yourself, utilizing your power more, speaking that voice more. So you want to raise, ask for a raise. You're tired of getting bullied, speak up. Right? You want to start talking to your partner more or whatever it is. You might find that, you know what, I'm getting the strength more this week. I want to utilize and take my power back too. So this energy this week is bringing forth more balance, okay? That healing balance. And that balance is what is out of alignment. Okay, so this is what this new moon is doing, and eclipse. Right? It's boom, boom right there together entwined. So that's why it's like, okay, why did I not have sleep? But yet I feel a lot of energy. Like I didn't really sleep. I probably had maybe 2 hours sleep, but I have a lot of energy right now. And I'm like, thank God. because I have a busy day today. So anyways, we do have Saturn energy, which could show you to slow down a little bit more. You might be feeling a little bit more exhausted. So really pay attention to your body. If you've been on the go, 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 you might be just like, oh, I just burnt out. I need to rest. Really pay attention to that. It's so important, you guys, really important. It's going to help you transcend and shift you forward. That's why we need our space and our time to unwind, take that bubble bath. Like, I'm a bath person. I put in my essential oils or bath oils or whatever I feel like. I have a lot of different bath stuff going on, right? And I'm like, yeah, turn the candles on, turn some music on. And I'm like, all right, I'm in my groove. And of course, little Bella's sitting right beside the bathtub, right? As she always does. All my dogs always do, right? So really utilize this energy right now. Okay, it really depends where your level of consciousness is at. You know, everybody is different. And that's why whenever I do readings, the first thing that I will do is read into your level of consciousness to see where you're at first before I expand, before anything. I'm not going to tell you a bunch of information that you're not going to understand, because we're all at a different level of consciousness and all different levels. Right? And nobody, you can't say, well, I'm on a higher level than you, so don't do that. Don't do that. We all have our own evolutional journey. We have our own path to walk upon. You know, there's a lot of ignorance out there. Well, that was because you had a lot of karma and did it, like immature energy like that. Ignore it. Stay away from that low vibrational frequency. Don't judge anyone, right? There's a lot of truth being exposed with your friendships, with your families, with your partners, within yourself, right? Really pay attention to what energy and what messages you've been hearing from your soul. What do you need to change? What do you really need to work on? Okay, really pay attention and start writing it down. Like, start taking notes of yourself, because there's a lot of new beginnings this week with this new moon energy. The eclipse. Expect the unexpected. Boom, 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 boom. Sudden endings. What you were not working towards, that you're struggling with, and you're like, I can't deal with this right now. Boom. That eclipse energy is going to step in and change things very quickly for you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, what just happened? I can't believe this happened. That's because your soul has been giving you those pre-signs of what needs to change. You know, and I get that. Change can be scary. Some people love change. Whenever you can feel change, always do that positive mantra. Spirit, I'm open to new opportunities that are best for my higher self and highest purpose. I'm releasing this with ease and love. I'm truly grateful for the new path that I'm moving towards, that I'm evolving with, in a positive way. Work with the energy. It will work with you. Okay, that's so important. Okay, there's new doorways that are opening up for you with every area, new relationships, new work opportunities. Some of you guys who are self-employment, you might be seeing that you're getting a lot more clients in. All of a sudden, that person who you were thinking about, they message you, hey, let's get together, right? There's a lot of opportunities in as well. Really utilize and take advantage of this energy right now. Shift your awareness into self-love. Okay, you know how I'm saying your soul is bringing things to the surface that you need to resolve or you need to work on? Okay, shutting your phone off, taking time out for you, that's self-love. You know, starting that class that you want to take, that's self-love. Working on yourself in any way, that is self-love. If you ignore what you're passionate about, if you ignore what you truly want to do and live your life for other people, you are not going to be happy. You are not going to be happy. You know how sometimes when somebody says, you know, I got married and I let myself go and I really wanted to follow my passions doing this, this, and this. But, you know, I had kids and I got married and all of that. I understand that. I get it. I completely get it. However, with this energy right now, you very well could be going back and saying, gee, I wonder what would have happened if I would have taken that class, or if I would have started that career, or if I would have moved there. A lot of that might be coming back to you, a lot of memories as well. Okay, so just pay attention to it. You're never too old to start something new, right? That's why you hear, let's say, of a lawyer, let's say, who's 60, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I actually, I just kind of maybe want to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, go work for a department store. Maybe, I'm more drawn into, drawing. Maybe I just want to be a sports, teacher, whatever, right? You're never too old. We all have different cycles, and that's why whenever I do a reading on someone, I read your cycle, I read your level of consciousness to see where you're at, where you're evolving. And some people are like, oh my God, I don't see myself doing that. And I'm like, of course you don't. That's why you have Jeni to tell you, right? And as you see things coming up, you can always make that change at any time. Like I've seen different things come up for myself, and I'm like, I can go that route. I can go that road. I can get involved with this, but I'm just not, I don't want to go that route anymore, or connect with that person, or go on that path, or whatever it is. You have that freedom. We all have destiny and stuff like that, but you can change your destiny at any time. I've done it many times myself, right? Always go what feels right for you. Okay. You might find that you've been decluttering a lot more, clearing out the old, bringing in the new. You might find that you've been changing things around, redecorating, painting a wall maybe, or such like that, giving things away that you just don't want anymore. Okay. And it's all about releasing toxic, negative people, toxicity in so many ways, because once you do that, you're going to feel that freedom within. You might feel that sadness because you're like, wow, once upon a time, I used to connect with that person and I don't anymore, right? Because we're on a different journey. We've evolved. We all evolve in our own pathway. Once upon a time, I was, into that or into that. I'm not anymore, right? Some people are. Everybody's different. It's your own soul. Follow what you want to do, what feels right for you, right? I'm somebody that if somebody starts telling me how to live my life, I will rip you to pieces and very, very quick, right? Very quick. I live my life how I choose to live my life. It'll be the day in hell when somebody tells me how to live my life. I can tell you that. So anyways, don't get me started, right? Don't get me started on that. So we have a lot of energy with twin flame reunions, soulmate reunions, your Kundalini activation within the base of your spine at the bottom. The serpent within is going to go up as well. Your crown's going to open up. Higher consciousness is coming through. That's why I'm saying that some of you might be doing a lot more soul work. You might be, like deepening your spiritual studies. You might be, generating towards, I want to start reading more books on spirituality or whatever it is, right? There's a lot of spiritual awakening going on in the world right now. A lot of 3D energy is fading. A lot of 5D dimensional, higher dimensional has been exposed and awakening. The world has started to awakening, as you guys have seen, right? So just focus on yourself. And October too, it's when the veil starts thinning, gets thin. Have you noticed you have thought? You felt somebody around you from the spirit world and you're like, what? Did I just see a shadow? Did I just kind of see something, or feel something, or like hear a voice or something? That's because your ancestors, your guides, your family, your friends, your pets who have passed on, they come a little closer to you and say, hey, we're just reaching out and say hi to let you know we're here with you. Okay. Ask, sit back and say, I don't know who that was. Ask. Just say, okay, I don't know who that was. Can you tell me if you're a male or a female? Sit back in that moment for a few seconds or a few minutes. See what you're feeling. Don't force it. And just say, who you are. Can you give me more clarity who you are? Is that you, Dad? Is that you, Mom? Is that you, my pet? Is that whoever it is? Right? Give me more of a sign. Let me hear a whisper. Let me hear a name. Like, I don't want to freak you out, but you guys can make this happen. Right? I like physical signs myself. So I actually hear, you know, I'm a psychic medium, so I hear messages 24/7 anyways. I see things 24/7, constantly nonstop, right? Of all different things in all different dimensions, right? So I'm busy all the time, like looking at things and seeing and sensing things. So just really go with the flow, you know, this week with you guys, right? It's a huge, like I'm saying, a lot of karma and fate, karmic endings, karmic new beginnings, soul contract endings happening this week. Okay, and the eclipse is gonna like override that for you. So really try your best to try to work on things that you really need to work on. Even if you're like, you know what, I'm too scared, I don't know how, I'm not ready. Just still take those little baby steps and ask Spirit for help. Just say, I want to make these changes, Spirit, please, please give me the strength to help me utilize and make this happen. Okay, the spirit world hears you. They know that Earth is a very difficult place to be. Very difficult place to be. Okay, so let's just pull a couple of cards right now, collectively, and also see what Spirit wants to say to us. So make sure you clear your cards 3 times on wood, bang them on wood, boom, 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 because it will clear your energy or whoever used it last. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my decks, Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. Love her decks. I always say that, right? So what is the message collectively from the spirit world for us? What is the message for October 22nd to the 29th? What is the message collectively for October 22nd for the 29th collectively? What's the, oh, there we go. Drive. Yes, absolutely. So drive. Okay, so meaning you are the driver of your own car, your own vehicle. Your body is your own vehicle. What direction do you guys want to move in? What do you want to end? You are the soul. You are your own person. You make your own decisions. The only thing you have any control over is yourself and nothing else. So this is why it shows Lord Ganesha driving, right? Maybe go for a drive up in nature. See the mountains behind it, the Himalayan mountains I love. The Himalayan mountains and the Colorado mountains are the only mountains I connect with. And yet I'm in the Rocky Mountains here. I don't connect with these mountains myself, right? The Himalayas and my Colorado mountains. So yeah, you are the own driver, driving your own seat with what you resonate with, what feels right for you, especially this week. Take those reins. Make it happen, okay? Ask Spirit for help. They'll help you. This eclipse energy is way off the rockers right now, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a card here from the Whispers of Healing, Angela Hartfield. As I said, I love her decks. And with this new moon, by the way, it's very healing. It's gonna be intense, of course, as well, right? But it's more healing for you. If you work with this energy, with the eclipse and this week, you're gonna find that things are going to go with the flow with you more easily when you let go and trust the process, and when you're working towards clearing and healing situations within yourself or with other people and such. The energy is really going to work with you guys. Okay, so let us find out what is the message collectively from Spirit for October 22nd to the 29th. What is the collective message from Spirit for the 22nd to the 29th? What's the collective message from Spirit? So a couple of cards fell out, but I wasn't feeling it. I'm very sensitive and I can pick up on energy and frequencies very easy. Didn't feel that. What's the energy for October 22nd to the 29th? What is the energy collectively from Spirit for October 22nd to 29th? Yes, I felt that one. Breathe. Oh, of course it does. Breathe. Take time for you. Take that time out to breathe. You know how I said this energy could really exhaust you? All of a sudden you could be like, oh, I'm so exhausted, right? Really pay attention to your body, how you're feeling. We all need to rejuvenate. We all need to take that time out and breathe. See how she's holding on to the water? See the ship in the background there? Water represents emotions, okay? Maybe taking a long bath or a shower, will help you. It'll help soothe the emotions when you're very sensitive. Do you ever notice how much better you feel after you take a shower or after you have a bath or after you're swimming, right? Because you're getting more in touch with your emotions and you're also letting go. You're taking time out for you, right? When you're in the shower or in the bath, normally you're by yourself. I'm just saying, some of you, I know there's another person in there with you too, right? If you got it going on, you got it going on, right? But you still need to take time out for you, okay? Take that time out and really breathe and take in that essence of what messages you're hearing from spirit, okay? So I'm just gonna pull another card here from my crystal deck, Daily Inspiration by Heather Askinois. What is the crystal collectively? Now, always choose your own crystal that you guys resonate with, right? Whenever you're feeling, I don't know, I feel really drawn to where hematite or amethyst or rose quartz or like whatever it is, that is the crystal for you. Because I have people say, well, gee, Jenny, what crystal should I get? And I'm like, whichever ones you're drawn to, right? For certain situations, I will recommend certain crystals, of course, right? But you always go with what you're drawn to. As soon as I can scan a crystal and feel the vibration from a distance away, I can even feel it before I buy it, go with that. We all have our own talents and abilities and senses. Utilize that. Okay, so right away, even before I started shuffling, this card fell out. Citron, bring in the light. And just to show you, actually, here's one of my citron pieces. It's really, really heavy. It's really beautiful. I love this crystal. It's, oh, I love the energy of it. I love the energy of it. Okay, so citron is about abundance as well, and it's also about bringing in the light of your soul. We all have that light within. Has it started faded out? You need to tune in. You need to tune into your soul. Tune into your soul and hear the light. Hear those messages that are coming out. Stay in the light and stay away from the darkness. Right? The darkness is very toxic. It's all about fear and power and greed, and that's lower vibrational ego. That's lower darkness. So stay in the light. You know, like I spend a lot of time alone. I just prefer that myself personally, unless I'm really connected with someone where I'm like, yeah, we can really jive. A lot of my soul tribe and such like that I connect with daily. I'm truly grateful for some amazing people I have in my life. So grateful. You all know who you are, right? So maybe it's time to get a little bit of citron. Okay, I'm also going to pull another card. I heard another crystal card we're supposed to pull. Okay, so what is the card collectively for the 22nd to the 29th for us collectively? Energy. Oh, isn't that interesting? Isn't that just seriously? I just talked about this. Hematite, ground yourself. I wear hematite a lot because hematite will ground you. Do you ever kind of feel that? I don't know. I feel like scattered. I kind of feel like, I don't know. As soon as you wear hematite, actually, and I'll show you. Here's one of my hematite pieces. I have many. It's got a little wolf on it, right? So hematite helps you keep grounded, and especially right now with these energies that are off the rocks, off the root with vibration and frequency. Oh my gosh, I highly recommend hematite crystal, like highly recommend it, right? For those of you, especially when you're more sensitive. Okay, so just a reminder, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start going live on YouTube soon. Out of the blue, I'm not even going to announce it. I'm just going to go live, do some free psychic clairvoyant readings, you know, and if you're subscribed to my channel, you're going to get notifications and you might get a free reading, right? So I also have a Facebook group where I go live and do free readings. You just missed it. I just went live last night at, what's today, Saturday? No, on Thursday night I went live. Okay, I'm going to put that information below. And for those of you who want to book a very detailed reading with me, I will put my information below. Okay, so have a beautiful week, you guys, and write some comments of what's going on. How are you guys utilizing this energy? How you're feeling, what's going on, what changes you want to make. Have you been making any changes with your life and such like that? Okay, so namaste, everyone. Bye.